Alright, this is a video response for Tex Grebner, Outdoors. The videos he grew up watching. And my family we didn't ever have cable, so we always watched movies. We had, the VCR player, and we'd watch a movie every Friday night. Just depending on what we watched. And so I didn't watch a lot of cartoons as a kid because I was busy playing outside or playing in my room or whatever. And watch a movie every Friday night. It was more grown-up movies, and I was cool with that. So anyway, my dad was a big John Wayne fan, and of course, so we had Green Berets. That was one of them we used to watch a lot when I was a kid growing up. We had Sands of Iwo Jima and Flying Tigers. Those were always around. Those were good movies. The Postman with Kevin Costner. That was a good movie. We watched that one quite a few times. I still watch that one a lot. That was a really good movie. Of course, when you're getting into the apocalyptic movies and whatever, when you're watching something like The Postman, you gotta watch Road Warrior. That's a must. So got the Road Warrior. And you're talking about movies that scared the crap out of you as a kid growing up. Was these two, Temple of Doom and Raiders of the Lost Ark, eating monkey brains and shit and stuff like that. And it's, it's like, see him ripping out the guy's heart, and you're like, oh my god, as a kid, But other movies that I always really liked, and a movie that kind of got me into the kind of prepping and gun stuff that I always did is Tremors. I like that guy. I can't even think of his name right now, but the guy who has all the guns and shit, and always has the prep food and whatever, and all people always give him shit for that lifestyle, but he always ends up saving the day. So anyway, I always like that one. Of course, you gotta have The Patriot, Mel Gibson. That's just a classic, real American spirit type shit there. Queen of the Damned. Aaliyah is fucking hot. That was a really good movie. Last of the Mohegans, also a really good movie. This type of stuff I grew up as a kid. That's the type of stuff we watched on family nights. So I mean, when I got older and started buying my own movies, of course, it went to stuff like Heat, Val Kilmer, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. That was a really good movie. Really good gunfight in it. I mean, it's just one of the best gunfights I've ever seen. It's kind of what my standard to when I watch movies. I see gunfights in them. This is kind of my standard. Was it as good as the Heat? So that was a good one. Of course, gotta have Boondock Saints. I mean, it's just a badass movie. And of course, if you have Boondock Saints, you gotta get the sequel. So there's that. When I was growing up, I always liked. I was always into the zombie films and whatnot. So gotta have the Resident Evils and all the sequels to those. So movie I really like, and it hasn't been out. I guess it's been a few years since it's been out, but this one, Shooter, Mark Wahlberg, just an excellent video. I watch this one all the time. My kids like this one. And it's just a really good movie. And one that just came out, which is it's almost, I guess it's been almost a year now, but this is The Expendables, and this is one of the best action movies I think I've seen in a really long time. It's got so many heavy hitters in it as far as the action movies go. It's just one of the coolest movies I've seen. So anyway, those are kind of some of the movies I grew up as a kid watching, and ones I've added to, and all that. So anyway, this is Crash, and I'm out.